Greetings everyone, this is Mike Wright, the Astro Sherpa, dropping in with a special report. We have a little moon in Cancer and it's at 99 degrees, so just slightly past its first quarter square or tension point, and this is us feeling this first impulse of fire, what's coming. And the sun, Chiron, the wounded healer, Jupiter, and Mercury are all filling us up with this fire of Aries, this spring energy. But, like anything that sparks up, it can, catch things on fire, including mentally ill people. So we have to tune up our awareness to our community, and Mars in retrograde in Gemini was us supposed to be beefing up security and protecting children. So we've been busy watching the outer world corrupt children, turning their poles upside down, not knowing east to west, north and south. So this is a major, major ordeal. And the children are the future generation of power. So if you corrupt that, there is no future. So we have to wake up and protect the children again and let them learn on their own pace and in their own time. They're super, super smart. Way smarter than we were, in the evolutionary time period of time itself. So we're transcending out of the old clockwork and the program. So this is you waking up and feeling yourself tuning into the real rhythms and flows of energy. Power, how you charge the body, how you discharge it. So you've been programmed most of your life to follow somebody else's regime. You've been influenced to buy their stuff to do it. You wear these brands, you'll fly higher, you'll score more points, you'll get the opposition on your side, maybe you'll win the crown, have the beauty on your arm. So these were all, do the right thing, win the big prize kind of deals. And that kept everybody asleep to their real power. So these have been used on us to keep us trapped in, the rat maze, the programming, and they've been monitoring you intensely for the last decade plus now. You've given them a lot of information. All those little fun tests and games and things you were playing free online, guess what? All that information's been correlated on you. So they know your patterns, your habits better than you do. And guess what? They feed you exactly what you want. So it keeps you trapped in the loop. So anyway, I'm going to show you something outside. Hopefully, we might get to see a shot of Mercury. So if you look right here in our chart, let's do a real quick update. What they call ground speed or real time here, March 29, 2023, 8:19, East Coast, Richmond. We're looking at Libra rising, 19 degrees, so Aries setting. And the moon's up here on the midheaven, 19 degrees. So that's leaving a square with Jupiter and forming a square with Mercury. So it's right in between those two, sandwiched. So we have this tension on, this new celebration of this new world we want to start. Our mind is still caught up in the program and all the destruction that is being exposed with Saturn leaving Capricorn. Literally, the old program and structure is being run by the asylum, the inmates. Hell, they're not even there to answer roll call. They don't even care. And then they dump it on you, the people, wanting their pity. It's crazy. So we have no representation. That's the basic key of it. So it's time to wake up, tune into your real power, yourself, and learn to run your life and vibrate a higher frequency. And then that will affect others, in close proximity to you. So the food you take in, the water you take in has vibrations, and it should be the highest frequencies possible. And those 5 frequencies are what makes up your frequency range. And that includes the people we keep around us. So if you still have low frequency people orbiting around you, all they're doing is stealing your power and making you look bad. So drop that stuff, clear out your space, and this is time to crank up your spin rate. Why do you think this thing's a circle? Has to spin. So when we get this thing spinning, we create the higher frequencies, and then we can understand more and more and more. You can live longer and longer and longer. They're talking about, reaching immortality in the 3D, normal speed realm through the AI and drugs and all these things. And all they're doing is, putting delay in. Has nothing to do with real transcendence into the higher frequency range, which is outside of time-space domain. Anyway, high-level stuff. Saturn in Pisces down there is lined up with Mars in Cancer. So our emotions are in an alignment for us to get into a higher spiritual state and recognize people's mental illness. This isn't about weapons. This is about the psyche severely damaged. And they're duplicating what the program is pumping out there for them to be glorified. It's crazy. So if we're going to really win this battle, home, family, understanding emotions, is we have to stabilize everybody's water. It's toxic because the program has been pumping out lies and statistics and literally complete bullshit for so long, nobody knows what to believe. So anyway, let's see if we can get a shot of Mercury right here. Mercury's right there, Jupiter's setting, so we won't see Jupiter, but Mercury is just above the line, and we'll be able to see Venus, which is creeping up on Uranus. So that's going to be big, Uranus and Venus. Venus rules Taurus, and Uranus is in fall. Our higher mind doesn't like to be in dense Earth. Stuck in the central realm. It wants to be up there in the high frequency realm. So these fires from this higher dimensions, this stuff's gonna burn out. So there's the moon in Cancer just past the midheaven. So if you look at the peak of the house, that's pretty much due south. There's the moon. So Mars is motoring on, but it's right there. And then let's go see Miss Venus. Yeah, she's really brilliant. Her magnitude is off the charts. Look at that. So Mercury would be right in there. And I don't believe we're gonna see Mr. Mercury. And he's a mister right now since he's snug up against Jupiter in a fire sign. So our mind's probably feeling a lot of, could get tension, headaches, people who suffer from severe headaches, migraines, this might be triggered. So you need fresh air. You need to go in new directions. You know, ground that out with some spice, hot things. You know, that'll help counteract it. But anyway, this moon cycle, it's revealing a lot of the corruption in the structure. So freedom's under attack. Our future generational power is under attack. So you have to take your own power back first, because those we relied on to create stable power structures are no longer reliable. So tune in, open up your mind, and use your new perception. Quit ruminating on all the things that are continually going in the southerly direction, going wrong for you. When you ruminate, you're chewing the cud. You're not thinking about the solution. So we all have to quit replaying the same stupid story and really dig into this and solve it. And it's through people's emotional security. They want to feel secure again. And it's not about scary things. It's about people and their mental state. So wake up. Anyway, I hope everybody's well. Keep calm, stay grounded. This is fiery energy. So we got an eclipse at the end of the, in a couple weeks here when this moon cycle finishes. So that's about 3 weeks. Anyway, stay cool, stay balanced. There is a huge download of information coming in here for very high level things. The veil is gone if you're awake. Anyway, I hope you're well. Astro, Sherpa out.